And how are we gonna pay for it? Money doesn't grow on trees.
Were you born in a barn?
Close that door! Are you trying to heat the whole outdoors?
You have really disappointed your mother.
Crying is for sissies.
What were you thinking? You weren't thinking, were you?
It's time once again to play 1950s Dad. And here's your host, Cal Callison.
Hey, I'm Cal. Welcome to the show. First, let's meet our contestants. From Bellevue, he's a banker, has voted Republican for the last 27 years, and has the cleanest gutters in town. Mr. Kramer and his son, Gary.
That's us, and we're winners, right, son?
Okay. From Federal Way, he's a company man, lawn bowling champ, and loves a good potluck. Meet Mr. Swanson and his daughter, Joan.
You know, my daughter has never given me any reason to question her morals or her purity. I'm damn proud of her.
Good. And finally, from Bainbridge Island, he's an ad executive, wears Sansa-belt slacks, and mixes one hell of a highball, Mr. Miller with his daughter, Kara.
Call me Bruce.
Dad.
Bradshaw says first names build intimacy, honey.
He went to a Bradshaw seminar last weekend.
Yeah, I got in touch with my inner child at that time.
Okay.
Great. That's great. Well, it's time to see just how well our dad's answers match up with what their kids say. Mr. Kramer, we'll start with you.
I'm ready.
Okay. When Gary tells you he loves you, how do you respond?
I let Gary know that I let him know how I feel about him.
Gary?
He gets nervous and asks if my carburetor needs adjusting, if I need an oil change, or if I have any heavy furniture that needs to be moved around.
Judges? Close enough. 10 points. Okay, Mr. Swanson, Joan tells you that she loves you, and you say what?
Well, I told her that I'm proud of her, of course. Then I know she'll always make me proud of her, won't I?
Joan?
Proud.
Atta girl.
10 points.
Atta girl.
10 points. Bruce, same question.
Well, today I would tell Kara that I love her too, and that I would like to give her a safe and appropriate hug.
Kara, what does your dad say when you tell him you love him?
Cut the crap. How much money do you want this time?
Now, I've changed.
Okay, let's move on, please. When your kids were young and would ask for help on a school project, what would usually happen? Mr. Kramer.
I'd pitch in, and together we'd make that project a winner. Right, son?
Gary?
He'd be relieved that we could spend the whole evening just talking about tools.
No, sorry. Mr. Swanson, what happened when Joan asked for your help on a school project?
My Joni's a good girl, and I'm proud of her.
Joan?
Proud.
10 more points. You're in the lead. Okay, Bruce, Kara needs your help on a school project.
Today, I would tell Kara that I was honored that she would want me to share in the experience with her.
Kara?
He'd get pissed because helping me meant he couldn't drink and watch TV all night. Then he'd push me out of the way, do it himself, and would put his fist through the wall when I didn't get an A.
That was the old me, and may I say that
You've changed. Yes, you've changed. We know. Okay. It's time for our lightning round worth 25 points. Here we go. Dads, how do you express your feelings? Now that word again, dads, is feelings. F-E-E-L-I-N-G-S. Mr. Kramer.
I keep my nose to the grindstone, a stiff upper lip. I pull myself up by my bootstraps, and I don't expect life to hand me anything on a silver platter.
Okay. Gary, how did you say your dad expresses his feelings?
He secretly prances around the kitchen late at night, dressed in a black lace teddy and spiked pumps with rhinestone heels.
Interesting. Not quite what we were looking for. Mr. Swanson.
Oh, same as him.
Nose to the grindstone, stiff upper lip?
No, actually, the other part.
What?
Your mother and I have kind of an agreement.
Bruce, Bruce, you can win it all right here. How do you express your feelings?
Well, recently I was able to express my feelings by achieving closure in a long-term relationship. I bought a vehicle that is more in keeping with who I am, and I've become open to finding an appropriate life companion.
Kara?
He dumped my mom, bought a red Camaro, and is constantly hitting on my friends.
Yes, you did it! Bruce and Kara have won the grand prize of a year in intensive family therapy. Well, that's all the time we have today. Join us again for more fun 1950s Dad. See you then.
I don't need any of the stinking therapy.